feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that split.
Today, from Brooklyn, Jason Myers.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Here comes the Bronco offense with Drew Lock from Missouri in charge.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Le'Veon Bell on the carry.
Stephon Tuitt came out of Notre Dame as another one of those really tall defensive ends, and you just wonder, would they be able to have the leverage to bend and make plays? I think he just gave us an answer with that tackle.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bronco score. Cortland Sutton. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos.
Rosa set to kick off.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
Burrow's pass. Complete.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And it's 3rd down.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon.
Number 28, Joe Mixon, the ball carrier.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So a change of possession here on the punt.
The Broncos take over.
1st down and 10.
3-yard line.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Block working out of the gun. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Shotgun snap to Locke. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. There he goes left side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. K.J. Hamler. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Bengals nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Joe Mixon, the Bengals.
The numbers for Mixon last week, 17 carries, 66 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Yards remaining on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Able to find Shaheen here. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, just what they're going through, whether it's seeing different defenses, they'll have to figure it out as this game moves on.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 14 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Holding offense.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Open man Hamler, that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the Bengals' 44-yard line.
Again, it's Locke. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Jerry Jeudy. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and...
Again, they'll throw with Locke. They're looking for Jeudy, but it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
Cincinnati.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Mixon hit, and the ball is out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept. The Bengals drive about to get going. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. And he's going to go down again. Zadarius Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he fires one incomplete. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a 1st down.
49-yard line.
From the gun, it's Locke. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
4 yards. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 28.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings
This to Jacobs on the toss right. Dances by him. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
a 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 6.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Broncos 14. Bengals nothing.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Joe Mixon and the Bengal offense ready to go back to work. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Burrow. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football.
Drew Lock sacked.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Call it no gain there. They've got a ways to go now on 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Lock to throw. Open man, he completes it to Judy. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 44. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down.
Pick up a 3. Brings up
from the 41. Locke. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
And 4.
Play action. Now it's Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half. Get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
The Bengals drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. A gain of 3, second down.
Mixon, the ball carrier.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offense.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Locke and the Broncos going to come up first and 10 at the 34. After the turnover, here's Locke. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Back to the air on second down. It's Locke. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. The line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Gain on the play. Second and 10. At the
now Joe Mixon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And the Bengals on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is third and 11. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Burrow's pass. Intended for
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Myers' kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. From the 29, Locke. A throw left side, hold in by Hamler. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Locke working out of the gun. No escape for Locke, and he'll go down. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
A screen to Bell. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
Bengals 3.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Up 2nd and a yard at the 30-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and inches.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
A gain of 14. And a Bengal first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
The ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Mixon with it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Burrow. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40.
To Joe Mixon.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's got his man, Boyd.
Burrow's pass.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
First down, Cincinnati.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 30.
Burrow going to keep this one. He'll get 9 yards on the keeper there, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd and 1.
23-yard line. A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
They'll go option to the short side. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Second down, back at the 18-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Complete to
David Njoku. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
A gain of a yard. Brings up.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They look to throw. It's Locke. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Locke on the slant, completes to Sutton. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard.
Shotgun snap to Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39.
From the gun, Locke. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8.
To throw on 3rd down, Locke. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell.
Locke's pass intercepted by the Bengals.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Mixon. And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 30. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. It's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down right.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Mixon.
At the 19-yard line.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now the Bengals on third down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 7. And Tate's got it. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
At the 8-yard line.
Another try for Mixon. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Ball carrier.
Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run for it. Geis, and he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Bronco defense comes up big. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's
Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Complete.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down, Cincinnati.
Now Burrow on first down. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Bradley Chubb able to drop him for a loss of a couple. On second down, here's Burrow. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
A 12-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Joe Mixon on the carry.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll move the chains.
A pickup of 2 yards. And the Bengals first.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Complete.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
First down, Bengals.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
First and
another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Geis, they'll try to run it. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
At the 8-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And he pulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Cincinnati.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have taken the lead. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
Little salt, little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like you still harbor some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Throwing again. Lock.
Lock's pass.
This a big play for both sides. 4.
Brings up 3rd down and
from the gun. It's Lock. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Lock with a throw, caught by Hamler. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though.
6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lock. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Back to throw. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Complete.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. And he'll get this underneath to Bell. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Caught right side, Tate. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Bradley Chubb. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside the 10, that's tough. Trying to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking